This is Ingrid with Creatively Inspired. Thank you so much for joining me today for our Tuesday Live. So like always, I'm just trying to log into my iPad so that I can go ahead and share the video on my Facebook. And hopefully this works. Copy link. Obviously, the more that I do this, the better I'm going to become. Alright, and hopefully this works. And post. Just trying to make sure that the link goes onto my Facebook. Yep, it is there. And I'm going to check something real quick because I'm not quite sure why, but I had posted something the other day, and for some reason it had also posted onto my personal page, and I wasn't sure why. But here we go. I'm going to bring YouTube back up. So if you are here, if you're watching, go ahead and let me know that you are here. As always, there's usually like a lag between YouTube and Facebook. So if I don't immediately respond, it's because it just takes some time to come on through my way. I think there's like a 45-second lag between the live feed and YouTube. I am just gonna go ahead and get you guys closer to my workspace. So today I wanted to show you a cute little card that I saw, and I believe it was on Facebook. It's from another demo that I follow, and I honestly do not remember her name, but it's on Why Go Stamping, and she made the cutest Easter card using the Be My Valentine suite. So I'm not gonna replicate her card. I'm just gonna give it my own personal touch. She did do like a funky fold type of thing, but I'm just gonna do just a different version of it because I just like the whole design. So I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna start with Petal Pink, just because Easter always reminds me pastels. And then I am thinking we'll do 2 cards, and I'm just going to, let's see, 4 1/4. This is just a small piece that I had used for a birthday card that I had made last week. So this is a leftover piece, and we're gonna make 2 cards. And here is what I am thinking. We're gonna go ahead, whoops, and let's see, 3. We're gonna try to make a little funky fold here as well. It's not gonna be just like hers, but we'll make do with what we have. So let me just get my foam folder. So we're gonna work with Lemon Lolly and Petal Pink. And I'm gonna use like the same designer series paper that she used, just putting my own little spin on it. So I'm gonna fold this one here, and I'll show you what we're gonna do here. I am so sorry, my dogs are barking. I'm pretty sure you can hear them. All right, so I'm going to use that Lemon Lolly and the Petal Pink because we're going to use this from our Cafe Latte designer series paper that we used last week. And I'm thinking this piece right here, there's a Lost Lagoon that matches perfectly well either with the Petal Pink or with the Lemon Lolly. I really, really like this color. All right, so we're gonna take this piece and I'm going to, I am so sorry guys, they are just being very, very loud, and I am going to cut at 4 by 5 1/4. And we are going to just put this here. And then I'm going to, so it is okay if we, just give me 1 second. I am not sure why they're making so much noise. Pepper, quiet. Shh. Hey. Shh. All right, I think my other dog is getting the big dog started, is what she's doing. All right, so I'm going to leave it where there is just like 1/8 around, and that'll give our card just a little bit of a difference. Let's see. So will be 5 1/2 for the height. Okay. So I am coming back because I need to settle these dogs because they're gonna drive me insane. All right. What happens is my neighbor is out and he has these adorable bully pits, and my little dog is the one that's creating all the ruckus. All right, so I'm gonna take a little bit more off. And I'm doing this so that there is about 1/8 all around. Okay. I am so sorry. I am now out of breath from running up and down the stairs. Okay. So we're going to work with this card first. And we are going to tape this down. And I know I had right here, whew, my Stampin' Seal. So we're just gonna go down Perfect. Making sure that my opening is correct because I've done that before. And then just press down on the card. Excuse me. And then I am thinking of just using this scrap with a hint of that petal pink. And I'm thinking of just making a square. I can use this and maybe a 3 by 3 or a 2.5 by 2.5. Let's see if I do 3 by 3. I think 3 by 3 might be better. 3 by 3. And then we're going to use this piece, and this is just a scrap piece. And we're going to do, make sure, perfect. All right, wrong piece. Oh boy. Okay, so what I am going to do is, I'm going to show you now. So I am going to get petal pink, and I'm going to show you how to make a little bunny out of this. So we're going to need this piece, and we're going to need the outside wings. And I'm going to need, let's see, where is it? Looking for my bee punch. And it's not that one. Let's see. So we're going to use this punch right here. And let me see. I feel like I'm missing a punch. I don't. Well, let's see. Oh, I knew it was somewhere. All right. So we are going to use bits and pieces from the Cutest Cow Builder and the Bee Punch. So we are going to take this guy, and I'm going to use petal pink. And I'm only doing a body part of my bee. And I'm going to put it more this way. Perfect. I can go over this again because it's a photopolymer stamp set. I'm able just to position it a little bit better. And then we're going to come here, and I'm going to punch, but when I punch afterwards, I am just going to cut around here with my scissors. because we only need that part. So there we go. And then I am going to use this guy, and I need to clean my stamp. Whew. I ran out of breath going downstairs. Alright, I'm gonna put this here for a minute. I'm using the wrong thing. Okay. And I am going to do the wings in like a gray granite. But I'm going to do it on the pink. And I'll show you that next step. So we have here those, the wings from the bee. And I am just going to position this just like this because I'm using a scrap piece. I can just finagle it in there. We don't need that. That's done, and a piece popped out. So these are going to be the little bunny ears. And then from the cow, right here, like the little cow udders or like the little hair piece, we are going to punch out in white. We're going to punch out in white. And that's going to be the little tail. So we're going to put this away. Let's put that there. Let's go ahead and just put some glue on here. Just a tad bit. Doesn't have to be too big. And then we're going to take this guy. And I'm going to use my just like little pliers. This as a very small piece. And then it's gonna go down here. Just like that. Isn't that the cutest little thing? And what we'll do is we're going to grab a saying from our Heartfelt Hellos, and I'm going to use Thinking of You This Easter. I was looking and it's like the only Easter stamp that I have. So we're going to take that backing off. I should go ahead and put the sticker on it too while I am at it, right? Again, if you are here, go ahead and say hello. There is just a few second delay on YouTube, but let me know that you're here. Alright, so we're going to put that sticker on here. And because there is so much pink going on, I am thinking that we will put the Thinking of You This Easter right here, but in the gray granite. And I'm just going to move my little bunny. And I'm going to stamp it as to the top as I can. Perfect. And I'm thinking that we could put some of these flowers from the Be Mine right along here on the bottom. I'm just going to position my little bunny right there off to the side. And we'll get some, let's see, maybe some Lucky Lemon Lime Twist. Sorry, I was gonna say Lucky Limeade. We don't even have that color anymore. So I think I want like just 2 small flowers on here that we can use from this guy. And we're gonna put that on there. And let's see. We're gonna put these pretty close together. And I'm gonna mount them on one block. And what I'm going to do before I stamp it on my actual piece, because I want to see the color. Oh, I think that would be nice, but I also want to try, let's see what Granny Apple Green looks like, and then we can kind of pick and choose here. So let's see. Ooh, I think I may like, because here is our card. I'm thinking the darker color might be a little bit better. That Granny Apple Green. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stamp it. Oh, there we go. I'm gonna stamp one time, and then I'm gonna stamp off and then stamp. So what I'm going to do is, and we are using Granny Apple Green. So we're gonna get our guy ready, and it's gonna go like right here for those little flowers. We're going to stamp off once, and our little bunny, we're going to stamp here. There we go, just right next to the bunny. And then I am thinking some Calypso Coral, because it goes with our paper, but we're gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna ink it up once, and let's see. I like the darker Calypso Coral for this one. So we're gonna go ahead and stamp. And then we can change the little flower going the other way. Perfect. And I like that it came out just a little tad lighter. Hi, Larry. And then what I'm gonna do is we are going to go ahead and glue this on. Whoops. Put some glue on here. And then our bunny is actually gonna go on some dimensionals. I have some dimensionals over here, and I have another pack somewhere. I've got stuff all over the place. All right, I don't know what I did with my scissors now. Let's put it right here. So we're gonna get some dimensionals and pop up our little bunny and make him cute. And I think I'm gonna put like a little small piece here on the bottom, just because we don't want any saggy cards. Perfect. And here's our little bunny. There we go. and then it's going to come on our card, and I'm just going to pop this up again. And I need to be a little quicker. I am losing juice on my iPad. And I want to make sure that we get that other card. Let's see, one right here. And one right here. Right. I mean, if I lose juice in my iPad, not a big deal. I just won't be able to see your comments. So we're gonna get this guy, we're gonna put him right here towards the top. Awesome. And we're gonna get some white paper for our inside. Whoops. And we're gonna cut it 4 by 5 1/4. And we're going to take some of this, and we are going to do about 1/2 inch. And we're going to put this strip on the bottom. So it's going to be at 4. And what we do is just put a little bit of glue. This will go down here on the bottom. And with liquid glue, I'm just able to like really put it into position. And we're going to put, let's see, more glue back here. And this will be the inside of our card. And I'm going to use some pearls. Some of these iridescent pearls. I like them. They're very springy. And let's see. We're going to put some of these pearls on our flower there. We're going to get another one. We're going to put it here. And maybe right there. And I think that's good. I don't want to overdo it. Alright, so that is our first card. And just a little Easter card, and that's using that Little Latte designer series paper, which is an online exclusive. And then we used the body from the bee on Be My Valentine, and these wings right here for the bee to create the bunny ears, the bunny body. And then this guy right here is from our Cow Builder Punch, and just to make that little cotton tail. So cute little card, thinking of you this Easter. And then using the flowers from that Be My Valentine. So that's the first one. We're going to make a similar one, but now using that lemon lolly. And I am going to use this Lost Lagoon paper. Also from the latte. And I'm going just to, let's see, what size is this? It is Okay, so that 1/8. So we're going to do 4. And I'm just going to measure this one. Is at that 1/8, so we're going to do 1/4. And this one's going to be a little bit of that funky fold again. So we're going to put this it's going to go right here. Okay, and just because it goes, where did I put my ribbon that I had here? All right, guys, right here. So this is the ribbon that goes with that little latte suite. So I am going to use this on this card that I didn't use on the other one. So I'm just going to put a little bit of adhesive over here, and then just kind of measure out enough so that we can wrap it in the back here. And I just try to make sure that it is as centered as best as possible. And then for this card, because it's going to be a little funky fold, and I'm going to use a glue dot. I'm going to get this glue dot and I'm just going to put it right here so that my ribbon sticks down and it's not kind of, it's not popping out. So for this one, I'm only going to put some glue on the bottom part because we need this to be able to fold up. And I was already going to do it wrong. So we're putting glue on this bottom piece right here. We're going to lay it flat. And then I'm working with glue and not with the adhesive this time because I want to make sure that my borders on the sides are good. I'm just going to hold this in place for a minute just because that ribbon is a little bit thick. So I want to make sure that I give the glue just some time to dry up there for a sec. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a block there. I'm going to put this block here. And we're going to prep the inside. It is upside down. So I am going to, let's see, this is 4 by 5 1/4. And I'm going to use some of that paper here as well on the bottom, just a little bit. Okay. And I'll show you how we're going to make this card pop. And I should have used my glue for this one too. Oh, this is going to go down here on the bottom. And it's going to go on the inside of our card. And let's see. We don't have any more scraps of lemon lolly. So I'm going to get some. Let's see. Let's see. Right here. I knew I had some scraps somewhere. All right. So for this one, we are going to use our hexagon punch to cut out a piece, just like that. Now put this scrap to the side. We're gonna get a white scrap piece that I had used previously, and we're going to get that thinking of you this Easter. We're going to, my Lost Lagoon is down here. And before I stamp it, I don't think I cleaned it, so we're gonna make sure that I clean it. I don't want my gray on my Lost Lagoon. And then we're going to stamp. I'm going to get my hexagon punch again. And I'm going to center it as best as possible before punching. I'm going to go ahead and punch it out. And what I'll do now is I'm going to cut this in half. And I'm going to use some glue. I'm not going to take it too much to the edge because I'm going to leave a little bit of a border around my sentiment. And we're going to do the same thing for this side. Whoops, you see I went too much on this side, but just enough for me to leave the border. So here we go. This is going to go in the inside of our card. And then let's work on that outside. So let's see. Thinking of almost doing the same thing, but we're gonna see if we put two little bunnies on this one. And this is, I'm just like perfecting this today. Like all my pieces have been the perfect size. Hopefully, right? So this is, what is it? 2.5 by 3. So we are that 1/8 and that 1/8 right there. So we just have an 1/8 going all around. And I'm thinking we are going to do a Lost Lagoon bunny and a Petal Pink bunny to have two bunnies. So let's see. Oh, I'm down to 15%. So we're going to put these guys right over here. And we're going to start with the body. And we're going to do this one. And I'm going to do it again. I probably just need to re-ink my pad. We're going to change it up the other way. And it's photopolymer. So it does great. So we can put Petal Pink away. We're going to clean that stamp because then we're going to do Lost Lagoon. But I want to make sure we're going to go ahead and punch this out with our B-punch. And you can keep these hearts if you want for like another thing, but alright, so I'm going to take now my Lost Lagoon. I'm going to stamp it off once, and I'm going to stamp. I don't want it too dark. I'm going to do that one again because I have that piece there that kind of didn't stamp off. And I'm just going to go over. Ooh. Okay, we're going to do that again. There was a piece of like dog hair. I don't know how, because dogs do not come upstairs at all. And we're just going to cut that piece. And we're going to put this guy here through the punch. There we go. All right. And we're going to clean this. Guys, I'm like down to 14% on my iPad. So if I don't respond to any comments right immediately, I'm so sorry. Alright. So we're going to take and cut off that little bee tail, because we don't need that on a bunny. Bunnies do not sting. And we're going to need a piece of petal pink, and I need a piece of Lost Lagoon. I have perfect pieces right here. And we're going to get the wings. I'm going to put this guy away. So I've got the wings. And we're going to put these wings on those colors. I need the petal pink again. I had put it away. Whoops, there is still some blue on here. That Lost Lagoon, we do not want that Lost Lagoon on my pink ink pad. No, no. So this time we're gonna do color on color. So on the first card, I had like the little gray ear outline. So this time we're just doing it that pink on pink. So we're looking here, the wings, and the wings are going to be the ears. So again, we just position. I like to punch up because it'll pop out at me. Some people punch down. Depending what I'm punching, just because if I'm punching an image, I like to make sure that I did not move any of my fingers. All right, so we're gonna get these guys. Okay, and then we have to get the cow punch. And we're gonna punch this little dude right here for our cottontail. So for this one, I can punch down, and then I'll catch it. Perfect. So I'm going to get my little tool here, because we are going to use glue for the little cottontail. So just making bunnies, using the bee punch, and a piece of the cow punch, the cow builder. Now this was not my idea. I saw this on another demonstrator. I don't remember her name, But her thing is on, why, go, Stampin'. And I hope I'm saying it right. Like, so here we have a little blue bunny. Here we have, oh, I remember her name now. Her name is Heidi. I don't know her last name though, but her name is Heidi. That's what it is. It just came to me. All right, so we're gonna put this right here. And we're gonna put these bunnies on some dimensionals. But just to give that glue some time to dry, we are gonna, let's work on the inside for a sec. And then this guy is going to pop up like this. So we want to make sure that when we pop up our sentiment, it'll pop up so that our card has that little funky fold on it. So all right, so we're going to take these backings off just like that. Okay, and then I'm just going to, I want it here, I want it to stand up. So here is where I'm going to place my sentiment. So fold it down, it looks like this. And when we pop it up, it creates that triangle fold. So then it's standing up. You still have some space to write your message. You can even write your message on this side if you want to. But it's a cute little card and they can display it. All right, so let's get to these guys. And we're going to put some dimensionals on them. But I feel like, almost like I want some little flowers on the background, right? I want some flowers in the background. Even if our bunnies just hide them a little bit, or like they're further in the distance. So let's get some flowers on here because we need something on that back. So we're going to use Granny Apple Green, and we're going to do the same thing. We're going to stamp off one time. Whoops. And I should have thought about that before I put the bunnies. So let's see how this goes. And then let's see if we can get some taller flowers back here. We're gonna, because that one was not going to stay correctly. So let's see. Let's see how this goes. And we're going to add some of those in Calypso Coral, just so that it pops. These little. Let's see. Worst case scenario, we do the cardigan, right? So we've got some flowers there. Worst case scenario, we do this cardigan. So not a big deal. All right, I've got my 10% battery warning on my iPad, so I'm gonna try to speed this up. Ah. Just to make sure, and right there. So let's see how these bunnies are gonna look over here. I think I can put one right here, and I can put one, some of the flowers are covered, but that's okay. It just creates a little bit of a background. I can put our bunny further down to the bottom. It looks cute. They were just going into the garden. And then this one can go a little here to the side. Let's see. See, we still see the flowers on the back. That's still gonna look cute. All right, and we're gonna put this piece on dimensionals too. All right. And I'll bring back the other card that we made after we add some dimensionals on here. And I think I'm gonna try to add a bow to this right here because it kind of looks just a little bit plain. So let's see how I can. This is a tough ribbon. It's really not made for bow making, but we're gonna make it work because it is kind of thick. But I think I've got something to work with, and we're gonna put this. Yeah, it needed that bow, so we're just going to put a few glue dots. Now it looks much better. So I've got one glue dot. Because it is a little bit thick with the bow, I would add just like a piece of cardstock when I get ready to mail it. And you'll probably have to add just some additional postage, maybe just like 15 cents more, just so that they don't run it through the machine. Otherwise it will really squish your card. And you can write non-machinable on the card and just pay that extra postage. So we're gonna bring the other one back, but I'm still going to add some of these, what are we called? Pearls. Oh boy. All right, let's see. I'm gonna go this way this time. So I am like 2 days away from spring break. So pardon, my mind is a little crazy. But there we go. And I am now missing the top. It's all right. I guess I'll find it when I start picking up this mess that I have here. Anyways, so these are the two cards that we made today. Super cute. And then this one is just your little funky fold, thinking of you this Easter, and it has that triangle piece to it. And those bunnies were made with, with the Be My Valentine photopolymer stamp set. This is in the mini catalog, using the Bee Builder punch, and then using this guy right here from the Cow Builder, the Cutest Cow Builder. And then I also used the hexagon punch. And then my sentiment came from the Heartfelt Hellos, and it's the Thinking of You This Easter. The flowers are from the Be My Valentine, and this ribbon and the designer series paper is from the A Little Latte, which is an online exclusive. So this was a celebration item, so it's not available anymore. But it was the only Easter saying that I had, so you went ahead and used it. Sorry, guys. But Be My Valentine, those punches, and then that beautiful ribbon and designer series paper from the A Little Latte. This is part of the Little Latte too. An online exclusive. That online exclusive is available currently. So yeah. So here are the two cards that we made. There we go. I know that it kind of like blocks a little bit from the video, but just wanted you to see it propped up. So I hope you enjoyed today's cards. The bunnies I saw from Heidi on Wygo's Stamping. She's one where I got the idea from. I used the same paper that she used for one of her cards, except both of her cards were funky folds, so I just put my spin on it, and they were different. So just the bunny idea. But anyways, thank you guys so much for joining me today, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys.